All right, so let's take a look at what this encryption stuff looks like in practice from the Cloud Console's point of view. As you can see, I'm here in the Cloud Storage UI, and I have previously created a bucket, Jesus Course Demo. And if we go and take a look at the properties of this particular bucket, we can see that its encryption type is currently a Google managed key, right? So that's the default. Now we can go and change that over here. Change it to be a customer managed encryption key, and then we can select the customer managed key. Now I happen to have a key readily made for this demo, but just, to let you know that you need to create a key prior to setting the encryption type, and it needs to be available in the same region as the bucket itself is. All right. Let's do that. And as I've selected it, you can see that it is complaining that the Google Cloud Storage service account currently does not have access to that key. So I can easily grant that access over here. There we go. And then we can save the parameterization. And now you can see that we have a customer managed key over here, and even the key itself has been defined here. All right, so let's go back to our bucket and its content. And in here we have already a pre-created file, animation.2.png, and it is using a customer managed key. If we hover over it, we can see the key version, but personally I like more taking a look at it from this view. So here you can see the same key, and then the key version number 1 was used. So this prior to a rotation, right? Now if I would upload another object, it would also give me that same customer managed key as an option. So instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the permissions from Cloud Storage to use that key. All right. So I'm going back to the bucket and then configuration, default encryption key. Now if I click on that, I go over to the key management system, and you can see that we have this key over here and 2 different versions of it. Currently, the service account does have access to it. I can remove that access over here. I could also schedule this old version of the key to be removed. If I do that, then it'll take 30 days until it's really removed. So no point in trying to demo that right now. So let me just remove the service account. And now this actually takes a while to propagate. As with Google often, removal of services doesn't have immediate effect. So one of the things that we could do is try to upload another object and see whether we're succeeding in this. I'm just going to put a PowerPoint up there. And yes, it did succeed in it. You see, we have a new PowerPoint here. If we take a look at its content, we can see that it now used version 2, the current version of the key, without really having permissions. If we click over here, we're seeing that there is no Google Cloud service account over here that would have permissions. And now I'm going to break up the recording, and we're going to continue in roughly 5 minutes. I'm going to show you that it has taken effect. So a couple of minutes have passed. Let's go back to the PowerPoint itself and see whether we can still open anything. The easiest way to see that is actually if we have a PNG file or something that can be previewed by GCS. Then we can just open it and then see, see? Broken image. So now the removal of the encryption key has been taking place. So if you now try to download this object, we're not able. It tells us the cloud storage service account doesn't have authorization for this key. And this old object used version 1 of the key. We can similarly try to download the new object, not possible. And similarly, if we would now try to upload yet another object, that'll fail as well, as you can see over here, due to the fact that we don't have access to the key.